What's going on, Aries? This is your December 21st through the 26th reading. I'm Rachel Stebbins-Navy, aka Villagio Strega, here to deliver the messages for you, what it is you need to know for this week for your challenge, your advice, and your potential outcome. Bear in mind, this is a general reading and it will not resonate for everyone. So if you would like a more in-depth reading, Aries, by all means get a hold of me either here or on Facebook, or you can email me. All my information's either below or in my About section of my channel. So that said, what else can I tell you? What other housekeeping do I have for you, Aries? You guys came in first for the most watched videos, so thank you sincerely, Aries. It means a lot to me, and no coincidence. You guys are the start of the chart anyway, so it makes sense that that's where I'm going to begin. You're coming out for your challenge for the week is Two of Cups energy. So perhaps there's a relationship that needs some attention, Aries. Perhaps it's a relationship, one where, you know, there's been a lot of trials and tribulations. But let's see what the advice is and what we get from the rest of the reading here. I'll clarify this up, of course, and see if there's any direct angel messages or messages from the divine through the Archangel deck or the Goddess deck. But for now, we're coming out with the Two of Cups. What's the advice for Aries for the week of December 21st to the 26th, please? What is the advice with this Gilgamesh Two of Cups energy for Aries, please? Thank you. Oof, yeah, we got White Buffalo Woman. We got the Hierophant. Yeah, that's a commitment, Aries. And Six of Swords energy coming out for your advice for the week. I'm gonna do one more for the potential outcome so I can get the overall picture here of what's going on. Am I taking you? Yes. Okay, and Queen of Cups. Beautiful. Yeah, this makes sense. So, Aries, perhaps this week is really about connecting with a loved one or loved ones, but I'm going to say a loved one. There may be some of you Aries out there that are in a relationship or looking for a relationship, perhaps, maybe even not even looking, but just there's a certain relationship aspect to this that, you know, it's someone you care deeply about. It's someone that, you know, you've gone through tough times with, Aries, and they've either had your back or you've grown from it. There's been a lot of growth in the relationship, but they come with their own blessings. This is the opposites attract kind of energy. This is strength in a relationship, in a reciprocating relationship of sorts. But your advice card is, and this is your challenge, is maybe perhaps to either honor that or recognize it or seek that kind of in-depth and growth and in intimacy, I would say. Your advice is Six of Swords energy with the Hierophant. So, yes, some sort of commitment, some sort of marriage, perhaps, is where this path is leading, Aries. But on the flip side to that, and higher spiritual connection, I would also say, because this is represented by the White Buffalo Woman and the Hierophant is, and connecting, of course, with yourself as much as the divine, but in that partnership as well. You also have the Six of Swords energy, though. So this is that moment, Aries, where you're taking some time to yourself, pardon me for just a moment, and you're resting and recovering and allowing others, I'm going to pull this one back out for your challenge, right? Because this is that other partnership. This is that other part of the relationship. Allowing somebody else to be the caregiver, to assist you, to carry you on a new journey. This is also the card of relocation, perhaps, Aries, of new lands, of new destinations. But it comes in the form of you've having gone through something, and now it's time to let others carry the weight for you, carry the burdens for you. in some sense. Again, strong relationship connection that, you know, there's a commitment there. There's something to be honored there. And this is really going to make a lot more sense here with the potential outcome, I hope, for a lot of you Aries, because it's the Queen of Cups energy. Right? This is a motherling energy, of course, very psychic, very intuitive, but she is probably one of the most nurturing or compassionate listeners of the queens, I would say. She's an emotional queen. She knows how to speak that language of love. She knows how to speak that emotional fulfillment of sorts. So perhaps, Aries, that this whole scenario is looking more and more like it's time to let either partner, your mother, or your somebody in your life, whether this is you or another individual, but that special someone in your life to help you along the way, to carry you forward in a sense, to whatever the newness is, to whatever new destination or new situation, I would say, is what that is looking like. Tarot Mucha or Tarot Familiar. I'm going to go with Tarot Familiar, please, to clarify this up. Time to relax. Relax and let someone else, Aries, carry you through this time. Blessed be. Okay. Let's clarify that Two of Cups energy for Aries, please, for the week of December 21st through the 26th. December 21st through the 26th. Thank you. We got the Fool card. Yeah, that's something new. Let's see. What else we got? We've got Judgment and the Hanged Man. Okay, Aries. So, what this is telling me here, okay, is perhaps you've been really, really hung up on something. Perhaps you've been really either feeling like you're judged by others or really, really judging yourself too harshly. And this Hanged Man energy is a stubborn energy, somewhat. This Hanged Man energy is indicating you've needed time to kind of process things, look at things, and be illuminated on something. But it's a catch-22 in a sense because of this Judgment card here and your Fool card energy. There's a little bit of wanderlust in you. There's a little bit of you perhaps wanting to seek a new adventure. But what you're not acknowledging is this energy of hypercriticalness, judgments, whether it's to yourself or to others, Aries, of stubbornness in it all. Yes, the Fool card... Yes, the Fool card energy is that wonderful, new, exciting adventure you've never been on. But this particular Fool card energy is a little bit on the, well, if I really have to kind of aspect. And I think that's why this challenge is to kind of let others or an other really connect and help you or guide you or nurture you or carry you in a sense through this next week. This is only a weekly reading. So let's see what this is all about some more. Let's go into that advice card, please. Clarify that advice card energy. Neighbors' dogs. I do apologize. It must be the turkeys. My turkeys are out. Park like that when my turkeys are out. What do we got? All right, 3 are out. Am I taking all of these? No. Okay. Those just flipped. Let's see. 3 cards, please, for the advice. Got the Hierophant and the 6 of Swords. Clarify the Hierophant and the 6 of Swords cards energy, please. Hierophant and 6 of Swords card energy, please. Clarify the Hierophant and the 6 of... Thank you. I've got 2 here. I've got the Knight of Cups and the 5 of Cups. Give me just a moment to grab that. Okay, Aries. So Knight of Cups, 5 of Cups, and the Chariot. Now, looking at it directly here, we've got this 5 of Cups energy, which is kind of like, we've got this transgression, right? We're going from 5 of Cups to 6 of Cups to Knight of Cups kind of thing going on. So Five of Cups is the card of another card of sorrow. It's about the woe is me. It's about looking at all that's lost, all you think you've lost in a situation, and you're grieving over. But what you're not acknowledging in Five of Cups energy is what remains of a situation. This Knight of Cups is my sweetheart card. This is the ideal lover card. This is the card of having some experience in a situation. Again, it could be a reflection of whoever this individual here is. Younger male, younger than the age of 30. But this Knight of Cups energy is that individual who wants to keep exploring, wants to keep meeting the needs of others, comes with a cup of generosity and joy and abundance, while at the same time understanding that you just don't go forward into the unknown blindly. He's gained a little bit of knowledge along the way. So this is someone experienced who's in the Knight of Cups energy, yet very loving, very generous, very kind. Then you also have the Chariot. Now, my guess is here that this victory is in relation to taking that moment of pause, if you were, allowing this other individual or situation kind of play out for a little while you rest and recover, or letting somebody else kind of take the reins for the holiday kind of vibe I get from it as well. So that way you end up the victor. That way you end up on top of things. Now the Chariot card's interesting, Aries, because it's not only a victory, it's a moment of reflection where you look at where you've been, the pros and cons of where you've been and how you got to this victory of sorts, as much as it is the victory itself. So it's the process, it's the journey, as much as it is the win in a sense. And that in reflection to the Hierophant could also signify, that higher level of commitment, Aries. That could be the relationship of looking at, you've had your ups and downs. You've had a lot of trials and tribulations. And while you may think that you're after something new, because maybe there's a little bit of a stubborn streak in you, maybe you tend to judge a little too harshly of yourself or your others. It's letting go of that Five of Cups energy and kind of standing back and saying, okay, I surrender to this, perhaps love is love, or it is what it is kind of scenario, Aries, that leads you to that victory. Let's clarify this Queen of Cups. See what we get with her for the potential outcome, please, for Aries. December 21st through the 26th, please. Thank you, spirits. Let's see what we get. What advice? What more is there to say about this Queen of Cups energy, please? What more is there to say about this Queen of Cups energy for Aries? Okay, we've got the Hermit, that quiet time alone, reflection, going inward. Okay, we've got the Moon card energy, something being revealed, an intuitive nature of things, seeing what's in the dark, seeing what's been hidden. One more, please. Thank you. And the Knave of Cups, again, that new energy, that new journey, that new love of life, new outlook, new outlook on life. So, Queen of Cups energy, again, there's that motherly, that good friend, partner, compassionate listener, right? who is going to be there for you as things are illuminated, Aries. As some sort of secret comes to light, something is illuminated that you didn't see before. Or perhaps there was a delay on, or perhaps that stubborn energy or that kind of criticalness and judgment towards others wasn't allowing you to see. The Hermit card indicates there's a need for, as this is revealed, for you to kind of take a step back and take a deep breath, kind of connect with yourself, go inward in a sense, so that way you're receiving this, you're processing and receiving this information with your heart, with your soul connected to it. Then we have this Knave of Cups energy again. Change in perspective, Aries. Change in outlook. Newness of a situation. It may be a new journey. It may be a new journey of sorts where you're letting somebody else kind of take the reins here. It may be that this individual over here, where your challenges that you finally recognize has really got your back in a situation. Handing over the reins to that individual, so that way you can have a new kind of approach or outlook on things. It is the season. I shouldn't say is the season. We've just had this major conjunction, Aries, with the Jupiter and Mars, and it being now the moon and age of Aquarius. That is about like how you fit into your community. It is about making decisions that are a wholehearted yes or no, and really, really understanding the consequences of those decisions and how it affects both you and those around you. It's a time of authenticity with yourself and how you relate to others, and it's a time of just general community, of there being more of a common ground amongst mankind, in particular amongst mankind and the environment, I should say. So I hope that helps, Aries. Again, general reading. If you'd like more in depth, give me a shout. Take care. Blessed be.